Hey folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. We get you geared up for a huge weekend of sports on a Friday night. College hoops, college football, NBA, NHL, and of course setting the table for a huge Saturday in college football and a very busy Sunday with some marquee games. Boy, really looking forward to that Green Bay, Minnesota game. And how about Arizona and Cincinnati? That comes up on Sunday as well. Should be wonderful. Oddsworthbetting.com. They've got the feature pick of the day for you right below this video. Let's talk about Friday night. Hey, let's start with college basketball. Some interesting games. Wisconsin's at Georgetown. Young Georgetown team starts the season 0-2, suffer a loss to Radford, kind of shock to the system. And they had Maryland on the ropes for the longest time. Really good effort at Maryland, number 3 in the country. I think this Georgetown team's going to make some noise down the road. And then Duke off the loss to Kentucky. They take on VCU. Shaka Smart's gone, but they're still going to play that aggressive up-tempo style of basketball. So that will be an entertaining game. There are 11 on the menu in the NBA on Thursday night. First, Houston, Kevin McHale is fired and gone as the Rockets head coach. Offense versus defense when they take on the Grizzlies in Memphis. San Antonio at New Orleans, moderately interesting game there. Clippers are at Portland. Chicago's at Golden State. Offense versus defense in that one. Bottom line is Golden State's just a machine, and the Raptors have a date with the Lakers in LA on the Friday NBA card. There are 6 games in the National Hockey League on Friday night. Some of the better ones, the Kings, who were really pedestrian out of the gate, couldn't score to save their lives, but now they're playing really good hockey. Get an OT win against Philly. They're 12-6 on the season. They're taking on a Detroit team, and the bottom line is it's just a really good organization in Detroit. Younger team, more of a transition, but they still find a way to get it done. Montreal and the Islanders, the Canadians, even though Price has been hurt, 14-3-2. The class of the East right now, they've got a date with the Islanders. Chicago's at Calgary. Calgary made the playoffs last year, massively underachieving right now, 5 games below 500. And the Chicago team on this long road trip could be a really good bonding exercise for the Blackhawks, a date with the Flames. And then how about Jersey? There's a little bit of a surprise. They're 3 games over 500. They'll take on the Oilers in Edmonton, and this Devils team, 3 games over 500. That's a little bit of a surprise, playing some pretty good hockey, actually scoring a little more in the offensive side of things than they're accustomed to in the past. College football Friday night. Cincy's a 2.5-point favorite at South Florida. Total on the game is 64. South Florida's offense is a little better than it's been in the past. And this is an interesting one. Air Force at Boise State. Boise State's laying 12.5. Now, they're coming off a shock to the system, losing to New Mexico. But the deal in that game, they outgained the Lobos 641-413, but had 4 turnovers. And Air Force, they've got a pretty good offense as well. So that could be an entertaining game. Boise State's laying a 12.5. Total on the game is 56.5. Huge Friday night. It's a monster weekend. Saturday, Sunday, oddsworthbetting.com here all weekend for you. Check out the featured pick of the day. As always, it's available to you right below this video. We'll be heading downtown, give you a little flair for what's going on Fremont Street in this space at scoresandodds.com. Tomorrow, Brian Blessing hanging out with you. Thanks for having us with you, and check out that featured pick of the day from oddsworthbetting.com.